right now. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. He's trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. The Cougars offense comes on the field first today. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it. And now one final showdown, Kirk. And one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
Well, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs. And also, you win this game, who knows how it can impact you at that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champ.
False start on offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Wants to throw it. Grabbed by the receiver. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Second down after that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Makes a quick catch. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's a carry for the fullback. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. Offense facing a third and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky fourth down decision? Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, I know it's here early in this game, but boy, this is what you want to see as an offense. You get to these third downs, and it's all about trying to create opportunities and momentum, and that's what they've done here, converting to get a new set of downs.
Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. Makes a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. That completion sets up a second down play. Send the back in motion. And the fullback takes a turn running the football. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Critical moment of this conference championship. Third and short on the 7th play of the drive. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Shotgun formation here on third down. Caught quickly. That's big. They convert on third and set him up first down from the 32.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. Big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Hands off to the left. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Back in motion now. Looks like Washington State will have the first down.
Let's face it, we all want a team full of guys that can just make big plays and get first downs and touchdowns. But you know what? You got to have a big man. You can just turn it to him and hand him the ball, and he can be dependable in picking up first downs.
Washington State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Tackled at the 8 after the completion. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
On the ground on 1st and goal. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Solid gain puts him in good position for 2nd down and goal. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. They test the middle there, but get nothing. Championship game. It's 3rd down and goal. A chance to grab momentum. They'll try and run it with the fullback. He muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington State. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Huskies offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Let's check out the impact players in this game, for guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
And now the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw here. Dump off caught by the running back. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. And Kirk, Washington State has the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period.
Washington State 7, UConn 0.
They flipped ends of the field, ready now for the second period. Begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Can he get there on the ground? They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. No fair catch. He feels the punt. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Washington State offense back out on the field now. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Quarterback making some changes at the line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but the game moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
First down here for this offense. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Well, they feed the fullback here, the big fella with a solid gain there.
Yeah, there aren't a whole lot of college offenses that still display a fullback. It sure is nice to see a guy that not only can block most of the game, but occasionally get his hands on the football and get some positive yards.
He'll look to throw it here on second down. Snags it with throw. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Fullback gets in on the action with the carry. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
And that is a tough assignment for this strong safety because truly, he's really a hybrid player in this defense. He defends the pass, which makes him a defensive back, but his tackling ability is like a linebacker. So they don't mind coming up and taking on these players, but that is a tough task to take on that big fullback.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. A That running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First down, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. And a nice game there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
And the field goal unit, for some reason, is on the field. It is second down. Not sure if the coaching staff is confused over there. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. He's finally tackled down at the 2-yard line.
Man, that is a good chunk of yardage picked up by the big guy. Sometimes you don't need a whole lot of space created for a fullback. He can simply make his own way.
And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Nowhere to run up the middle. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. Second and goal for the offense. Give it to the big fullback here. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. We'll see what the offense dials up here on third and goal. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Washington State.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 5. Can't quite get out to the 25. They'll spot it at the 24 to begin the drive. Here comes the Huskies offense back on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. What a catch! Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. One play, and they're already past the 40. 1st and 10. He's looking to throw. He finds his tight end for the catch. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Scrambling around now, looking downfield.
Boy, 3rd down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
Here comes the Cougars offense back on the field. Let's see how the offense plays it here. Not much time remaining if they want to get a chunk play, put him in scoring position before the half. The receiver makes the catch. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. An empty backfield on second and short. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. It's caught. And the gain just good enough for a first down. No huddle here for the offense. And looking to throw now on first down. And it's caught. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. Washington State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He makes the grab, and he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's a quick grab. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Makes a quick catch. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. The kick is short, and that's going to be returnable. They better get down and cover this. They're barely able to stop him after a huge gain. They saved a touchdown in that final tackle as time runs out in the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get this second half underway. And here's the return from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the UConn offense back on the field now. They need to get these going here in the 3rd quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Running back grabs it on the screen. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. So it's 2nd down and long here from the 13. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Running back has it on the screen now. Finding some room at the 25. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting downfield. Put the ball right on the back, and let him have all that space and an escort in front of him to pick up big yards.
Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the cornerback. Not easy with that size difference.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. 1st down now at the 40. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. 1st down and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. That's reeled in. It's Parker. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Pass caught. Second down now. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did. And
Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
Finally, the defense is able to come up with a play on this drive. Let's face it, this offense has been able to put things together. Quarterback's had a nice drive, but finally, great job of getting the pressure and getting after that quarterback.
That sack sets up a second down and long. And the quarterback dropping back. Crump over the middle. It's Parker. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Makes the catch at the 10-yard line. Offense threatening now. Heads up, first snap in the red zone on this drive. And there's the handoff. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6. Tailback takes the handoff again. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Touchdown, UConn. They connect for 6. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Wazoo offense back on the field. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. It's a toss to the left side. Look out, room to run here. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Go with the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge. But I love seeing the receiver's willingness to be a part of that and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled out of the backfield and into the open field. So everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly to pick up some nice yards.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. He picks up 9, so just... First down, 2nd and 1.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Fullback. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Looks like Washington State will have the first down.
How impressive these guys been. Today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Ball handed off. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They get the third down conversion. First down now from the 37. And Kirk, Washington State has the lead here. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game stats before we move on. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the back now goes in motion. And that run produces a decent gain. This drive has already taken more than 3 minutes off the clock as you come up on second down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
They'll hand it off. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
That's going to be a first down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
They're going to run it here.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
And the long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Receiver makes the catch, and the defense scores not much of a gain on that completion. Can they keep this 11-play drive going? It's 3rd and short. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Makes a quick grab. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. 1st and goal at the 9.
Well, I love the call here by the offensive coordinator. Has the lead in the 4th quarter. It's 3rd down. Instead of running, you throw it. Take a chance of a potential incompletion, but instead you trust your quarterback. Completion, 1st down, fresh set of downs, and you continue to work that clock.
Send the back in motion. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And they're just able to get him down at the 1. So close. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. A solid 1st down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line. And they finish it off here on 2nd and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. When they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Now it's 3rd down and goal for the offense. Trying to convert with a sneak. Touchdown, Washington State. Still no answer for this offense.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And UConn's offense is back out there. Any hopes of a conference championship depend on scoring and scoring quickly. Can they make a play? First down. We're going to throw the football. Running out of time in the pocket. They trap him and sack him back at the 10. Went backwards on 1st down, so it's 2nd and long here from the 10.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Parker. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looks to the left, pass caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Productive drive in the making, a first down at their own 42. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Parker. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
A completion makes it 2nd down. Running back with the football. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The receiver grabs it. And they convert on third. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Fresh set of downs, 1st and goal. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The defense backed up against their own end zone. Looking for a man. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now. No gain makes it 2nd and goal from the 9. Press coverage now from the secondary. He's got it near the end zone. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. Urgency here in the 4th quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The pocket breaking down. Touchdown, Huskies. Great catch when they desperately needed it. So the call on the defense declined, of course, and the touchdown will stand. The offense is out there. Here comes a 2-point conversion attempt. Looking for a receiver. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he makes the 2-point conversion. The lead cut down to 6. I believe they're going to line up here to go for the onside kick. And the hands seem all over that to make the recovery.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't. And this could wrap up the ball game.
What a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves conference champions. That's a tremendous achievement, but we have to wait and see what the committee decides to do and if they'll get an invite to the college football playoff. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.